When you hear the words Blushing Sunbeam, it just creates an image in your mind that says spring and summer is here. And that's the name of this collection that you're seeing from Pioneer Imports and Wholesale. And you'll notice the beautiful corals and how they transition into the yellow blush and into the yellows as well. Expressed up here, and all the components just work so wonderfully together. In trends reports, we are seeing the forecast of stronger colors coming back into vogue. So you want to be ready for that sweep of trend to move forward and move through your shop. So I want to share with you a couple things today. One is the wreath, and then one, I like to think of it as this is like a little swag. And I love these because you can open those up and then maybe add just like some berries into it. A berry spray. And you know, sometimes I think we as designers tend to want to make things harder than what they actually are or need to be. So just by adding a few more berries, and you could tuck in a bow treatment into that and then bend the tops over to make a little hook, you've got an instant wall piece or a door swag. But I want to take a little bit more and use the ribbon treatment that we're going to do and work on our wreath. Now, I'm going to start by adding a piece of ribbon that I have measured out. I'm going to find the center and tie that into or onto my wreath here. And one of the things I want to share with you is this really cool, we'll turn this over so you can actually see the back of the wreath. That it's done in natural wrapping. It's not glued onto or into a grapevine. So it really is a softer look. You don't have to worry about it scratching the surface. So I have the ribbon added in here. I'm going to take half on one side, half on the other. And I'm just, going to tie it onto some of the pre-existing flowers that are in there. Just loosely tie that in place so it dances your eye down through the entire wreath. It adds texture, it adds dimension, and it gives it more of a signature look to a signature collection. So it doesn't mean you have to mirror it exactly. You want it sort of close, but it doesn't have to, like I said, tie off on the exact same flower or the exact same location. So we're going to put those in place, loosely tie it. The thing I like about doing it this way is that, often a customer comes in and goes, oh, that's perfect, I love exactly what that is. But could you change, and then they start. Well, by tying it as I've done here, it's easily to untie and then add whatever color that they would like in there. And then I've fashioned a small bow. And I'm going to place that right in on top of where I tied that ribbon. You can wire that if you like. There's a number of different ways of attaching your ribbon treatments in. Like I said, I'm just going to tie mine in place. Take the leaf out so it stays in place. There we go. Good and strong time. You could add birds, bows, butterflies, bees, all those wonderful additions into, or even the berry sprays if you wanted to really punch it up, a couple notches. That would be the wisteria. Any of the flowers woven in would be a great addition to the collection. So you'll notice that Blushing Sunbeam has its own type of a feel to it. It says spring is here. It's a harbinger for sure.